here real quick. Hey, how's it going, Tracy? No, I'm actually online. I'm actually waiting because I didn't know if I was going to take this call or not. Because someone was saying they had a quick question for me. But I am actually online. I'm going to be talking today. But this is actually on my new phone that I got just for filming. So I think this one has actually a better camera than the one I've been filming on. But how you doing, man? How's the weather out there? You see, man, it's been a nice, beautiful day here today. Not too hot, not too windy or anything. Okay, yeah. Man, I think I paid 115 US dollars for this phone. They have brands here called Infinix, Techno, real quality Android phones if you're an Android person. And it'd be some good cameras and everything on there. I've been trying to make sure to do more favorable times for you all in the US because like even though I like doing some of those early lunch brunch lives, I have to remember sometimes it's hard for you all because it's crazy hours that side. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. I have the whole family there with you. Yeah. Whatever questions you all have, I'll be answering them on here. Um, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit too about like I don't think people really break down like how do you actually become an expat? Like how do you thrive in this lifestyle? Like a lot of people make it seem like you just jump on a plane and then you just start living your dream. But that's not it at all. It's like there's a lot of stuff beforehand. Like you have to start actually picturing yourself to be able to live outside of the US. Um, One thing, even no matter how much some people may hate the US for the things that happen, the truth be told is we're all still conditioned to feel that is the safest place. That's the place to be. We're gonna have lack or limitation when we go somewhere else. Um, and so like I think movies and TV shows make expectations unrealistic, and then sometimes people who've attempted the expat lifestyle, they were unrealistic in their expectations too. This promised land search that a lot of people, including me, that I had in the beginning. But let me see. It's okay. The person haven't responded to me yet, so I'm just go ahead and just start talking. So if you and the fam got any questions, Tracy, just let me know. Uh, just want everybody to get to see how beautiful it is here, man. Now all of Zambia don't look like this silhouette, but there's really beautiful areas out here, and I definitely don't want people thinking they're gonna be living in like some form of poverty or third world. Like you're gonna be coming to nice areas, and we're talking about, like I say, this area, the two-bedroom house I'm in, I'm paying in rent. I pay about 185 US dollars a month. Today, this month was the first time my electricity went up because I had full electricity all month, and I had to top up another. Let me see. I don't want to lie to you. I had to top up another 100 kwacha, which is $3.48. So that put my monthly electricity at $8.70. You get what I'm saying? Like, let me just turn the camera around for a little bit. So like my monthly electricity, me being upset because I had to top up more electricity, came to $8.70 for the month. So that just means next month I'm gonna put on $12 and see how they go. So like it's good living out here, and I ain't trying to make it seem like it's just a perfect place, but it is good living out here. Excuse the mess back there. That's so funny thing, and this is show how things aren't perfect. I was cooking this lunch this morning, or this afternoon, I'm sorry. This afternoon I was cooking lunch, and my stove just stopped working. Just blew a wire somewhere in it. The electrician, he was feeling sick today, so he couldn't make it. So I just told him, hey, come tomorrow. It's not a big problem. Let me see if I can show you. So the little silver thing there, that right there is a brazier. That's what they call braziers here. Now, this is a fancy one. This one here is one of the local ones, but this is one of the fancy ones that you're paying a lot more money for. And what I use to light it is the charcoal here. So that wooden charcoal that I got from the village when I went out there to look at some land. It was a real big bag for like $4. And it's been lasting me almost a year now. Not a year, I'm sorry, almost 7 months now. And so I just lit that up, cooked my food on that, and it's been a chill day. Even with something bad like that happening, it's been a chill day. And now I'm literally just sitting outside with my feet in the grass, just relaxing. Today finds me on the south side of Chicago. The weather's kind of chilly. Not feeling anything. I have family on the south side. Last time they asked me when I come there to visit, I told them never. I refused to. I refused to go to there. And see, that's why that's one of the things that I'm just glad I'm away from is you feeling like you need to have a concealed carry license in certain places. Like here, even though I'm going to get guns here, I don't feel like I need them. Like I just want it now because it's like I know I can have enough land, build me a makeshift range to where it's not going to be any interference with anybody, and just shoot my weapons, have some bow and arrows, just live my life like normally. This is what I like to really do. And so I'm going to do that here. And then what was I about to say? It's my Wi-Fi. It's my Wi-Fi messing up. Sorry about that. Let me know if I'm coming in good now. I literally just been switching through all my Wi-Fi's trying to get back on. If I'm coming in clear, let me know, please. Let me just flip it around. Don't know if I'm still frozen. Let me know if my signal came back in. I don't know if you're able to see me or if it's still frozen. Okay, everything's good now. Okay, thank you. Eesh. I had to go through every last one of them and try to reset them. Okay, it might happen again. If so, just know it's on your end, not mine. But oh man, that made me forget what I was talking about earlier. Sorry about that. Let me just talk about this. I know this one thing I want to talk about is like how did I actually get into becoming an expat? Like it didn't happen overnight from when I first ended up getting my full pension from the military through disability, or even after I, sold my house and everything. It happened a lot before that. One of the things I had started doing was using law of manifestation or law of attraction to get to where I wanted to be. I knew I wasn't happy living in the U.S. or living in Texas. And because I didn't know any places, I didn't know where I wanted to go. So what I started doing, I actually, Cece and I, we had started watching International House Hunters. And then that was like the only TV show we would watch. We stopped watching every other show when we decided we wanted to eventually leave the United States. Even though we were planning to do it in 2020, we started all the psychological work back in like 2010 almost. We had cut off our cable bill. We stopped flying. We stopped watching a bunch of reality TV shows. And we started watching only TV shows about either budgeting, finances, or traveling. And one of those shows was House Hunters International, where it was showing people, that wanted to just relocate, usually after they retired, and relocate to another country. And that's how we started understanding what an expat even is, because I didn't know personally. I thought you had to just go to a country as an immigrant, or you can just visit. I didn't know about living in other countries. And so once we saw that and we just started watching, we then started doing vision boards. And with the vision boards, we just put all the things that what we wanted to achieve within the next 5 years. And that was the stuff we were doing in the beginning. Like, we really used every bit of our moments that we weren't working or doing something to actually just focus exactly on the thing that we wanted, which was to be able to live overseas. And this was before we got deep into law of attraction, law of vibration. So like, I didn't know what I was doing at that time, that I would start studying it, how I did it. Once I started studying more of psychology, when I really started wanting to know, how did I become the person that I am today? Like, what makes me so much more special than some of the other people that served in the military with me, especially that went to war also. Even some of these people are real good friends of mine. We don't live the same quality of life, even though we had the same shared experience. And today it was funny because when the stove broke, I just started laughing because I started lighting the brazier, got my charcoal, put some little sticks together, lit it up, and was just cooking on it slow. But I started laughing because I was like, dude, you would have lost your shit a couple of years ago if this was you. Like, you would not have handled this well at all. And imagine if you was that type of person living overseas. Like, do you really think you would get all the opportunities, or people even bringing opportunities to you? Most likely people would not like you. And it was just funny because it's like, you never know how things in your life are interconnected and how things are happening for you. And then it made me think back to the military. I've been doing, so like this past week, I haven't done any calls, no interviews, nothing. Just really taking some me time to really do a lot of self-analysis. Because now I've hit some mile markers for being in Zambia. And now that I hit some of those mile markers, what I want to do is start projecting the next 2 to 3 mile markers that I want to hit. And sometimes the best way to do that is to start connecting some of these dots and seeing like how something you're doing today, hey, how you doing? How something you're doing today is actually linked to something maybe a few years ago. Because once you connect those 2 links, you'll start seeing more similarities in it. It's something that it does. I'm explaining. I'm not sure. Before I even go a little deeper, tell me if any of you know about the law of attraction or law of vibration. Because if you know about that, then I can say some things without. I don't want to say anything that confuses anyone. Because this is going to show a lot of people. This is how anyone can become an expat, by doing certain things in a certain way, especially with the digital era that we live in now. I don't know if my internet is still unstable, but if you know anything about the law of attraction or law of vibration, just put a 1 in the comments. That'll let me know. If not, put a 2. But when I started rethinking about the military, without going into details, I can't say certain details about what my military service, there was something that I was looking for in a particular area, about point 1. Yeah, I'm not that high, trust me. I'm not that high either. So, but it's funny the more you get to understand this. And so there was something in a particular country. No, there was something that I was looking for using satellite pictures. I can say that. There was something I was looking for using satellite pictures. And one of the things that the military teaches you is how to become hyper focused. When you become hyper focused, you start thinking about something every single passing moment. Unless you're physically doing something that's making you think, all of your autopilot thoughts will start focusing on that one thing and nothing else. You'll even start seeing things that looks like it or similar to it. You'll even start dreaming about it. And what that is doing is that is a part of law of vibration, or law of manifest, the law of attraction. It's connects with quantum physics. With quantum physics, the part of the observer effect, meaning if you shoot something through a little thin sheet of gold, atoms, protons, or whatever, they're going to go in a predetermined position each and every time. But as soon as you start observing that action, it changes. But how that works with us, because we're walking quantum computers, the brain and everything we're a full quantum computer. And this is how we can do it for our own lives. If you look at any success you've had in your life, you're going to see patterns of this. And so that's why at the end of my videos, I say success is simple once you know how. And so once you start hyper focusing on what it is that you really want, and you especially start dreaming about it, the universe is bringing it to you. It's coming faster, 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 faster. And you have to go with the flow. The flow isn't, like some feathers hitting you. It's a wave. Everything moves 10 times faster than you was expecting. And it gets scary. Not only does it get scary, things around you may look like it's starting to work against you. But if you really wait until you get through those things and you reach that end goal that the law of attraction is bringing to you, or what you've been dreaming of and how it comes to you, you're going to start seeing the things that you thought were bad things were messages telling you it's time to move forward. So like even now with the stove, the sink faucet messed up, with the water pressure, even my bathroom tap is messing up again. It's showing me that it's time for me to move from here and go to the next place. And I went this weekend and found a 3-bedroom and a 2-bedroom house. And they're semi-detached to each other, and it's in a small little yard. Very good location. I really like the area because it's not as far as here. But it gives me an opportunity to really do things differently. And what I mean by that is use the 2-bedroom house as a place where whenever people are coming, hey, here's a place for you to stay. You don't have to be worried about getting overcharged. Someone trying to charge you $1,000 for a place that may cost $200. Like, here's a place, come here and stay. You got me right there next to you, so you don't have to worry about somebody trying to hurt you. Like, I'm not going to be in a bad neighborhood. And that's something new for me. And I know that's going to start getting me more into that now. Once I finish developing the tiny homes, how do I cater as a landlord? Like, it's giving me firsthand experience as a landlord training. And so like, I know all of this stuff is messing up now to push me there to move to that level. And it's giving me the next learning lessons I need for the next stage of me as a businessman. And that's just a very long out drawn way of how law of attraction works in that particular area. But it works in a lot of different ways. I'm gonna do filmed evergreen videos on it, because something like that is not as easy to talk about just freestyle in a live, but in a video where I'm taking the time, writing down the notes, breaking things down, and I can give you like one piece of information over 10 or 12 videos to really break it down in depth. I think that'll do a lot better. So be looking forward to those videos. But yeah, that ties into, don't expect expat life to be a paradise. There's no paradise. There's going to always be good and bad, no matter where you go in your life. And the way you have to measure expat living is not off expectations, but you have to measure it off of what are the reasons that I left initially my home country, to what are the problems that I'm having here. When you weigh those things equally of why you left to the problems that you're having in your new country, you'll most likely see a lot of times the problems in the new country are a lot lower than the problems in your home country. So, like for me, one of my big things I left for was one, I felt like the U.S. was getting overpriced. I was not getting a bang for my buck. When I saw that I didn't approve for the first time how home buyers credit. Because CC and I at that time we were making a certain amount of money. We didn't apply for a lot of tax benefits. I personally felt like we were being punished for being good, decent human beings. Like, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but I'm like, we worked our butt off. She was paying well over 100,000 US dollars of student loans off. Like she went to Baylor University. Like she didn't go to a cheap university. Like all of these things we were trying to do to push ourselves to the top of our levels, at the top of the game. We didn't have kids young. We said we was going to forgo having kids to get to where we want to be business wise. Then it's like you got to pay so much money in permits to open your own private practice. You got to have all of this limited liability coverage. So much stuff you had to do just to open a business. Like there was a lot of things that we did. And then we just started realizing like it's not really made for people like us. And so that was one of our real main reasons that we left the US, because we were like, look, if the odds are kind of stacked against us because we don't know the right people, we weren't born into the right families, or we didn't go to the right schools and rub elbows with the right people to get all the business understanding we needed, we were just like, why don't we just go to a country where at least our money lives first and we can have a better life? Like we were just like, hey, let's have a better quality of life. Like, because by the time before we left, our mortgage was 800 US dollars. That's because it was I have my, as a disabled veteran, I get better rates and stuff. But to pay off our mortgage earlier, we was paying about $2,000 a month, because we was paying every 2 weeks, paying it to drop that premium down as much as possible. Doing everything to be responsible, everything. Kept up routine maintenance on the house. I even had the whole VA demolish the bathroom, and they put a complete walk-in shower, wheelchair accessible, all of these things. Had double walk-in closets, double him and her vanities. She had her little powder station that was built in the bathroom. Like we did everything. We tried to do everything right. We really tried hard to like be that model American, achieve the American dream, all of those things. I might have to get off for a second because I think I'm gonna have a call. They're a little late. But yeah, we were doing all of those things. Let me know if y'all are okay with me just having it on mute, and you just mute the mic and you all come back later and check and see if I'm talking, or if you want me to just end the live, and then I will come back on once I get off of this call. Just put a 1 if you want me to just mute, 2 if you want me to actually just end it and come back on a little bit later. So if I mute, I'm gonna just keep it on this. What? Power cut? Okay, y'all hold. Okay. Okay, why did power just cut? Let me see if power just cut in my house. I'm sure it is. Okay, let me mute real quick, and I'll just keep the live going. I'm just gonna mute my mic. Yeah. Hey guys, hey Agnes, hey, I'm still here. I'm just still on a call right now. Continue enjoying the views. Actually got load shedding right now. I don't know what's up with Zesco, but I'll be back once I get off this call. Okay. Hey, what's up, Maurice? Hey, everybody. I'm back. I'm just I gotta just doing something, delivering something yeah, right now. But I'm back to talk. Any questions or anything, just let me know, and I'll start answering questions. My bad, I forgot where I was at in that conversation when the call picked up. But how's everybody doing? Yeah, I see y'all enjoying this view, man. That's what I like about this place right here. The view is really nice. When I move out, this is one thing I'm gonna miss is this view here. Okay, Jeff, I got electricity on there. Hold on one second. Yeah, so that's a house they've been building there. Um, it looks like it's a really big house. It looks real big. But yeah, that's the neighbor that's getting their house built there. They've been building on it a little bit over a year now. But I say like the last 6 months is when they really started improving on it. Then that's the other neighbor's house. Then right over here on the other side of this wall, there's like four to six houses. Camera. Yeah, so it's like four, six houses here, four houses here, and then the people. Sorry about that. The people who own at least these two houses stay on the other side. They got a real nice property, real big. They build houses real big out here. I'm gonna do a walk one morning and show you like the mansion they're building out here. It's people with money out here, man. That's why I be trying to tell people, don't be thinking every African is just poor and the stuff they showing on TV. It's people with money out here. To be honest with you, Tracy, out here is going to be more expensive than where I'm building. I was, I don't know how much that is because the two stories are more expensive here because it takes more structural engineering, from what I was told. I wouldn't be shocked if for a house like that, let's say like this size, this one here that they're building, I wouldn't be surprised if it's about anywhere between 50 to 70,000 US dollars for something like that, based off of how I'm seeing the prices are here. And to me, that's still not a bad price, 50 to 75,000. Even if it was 100,000, that's it's way more house than what my house was. That I paid 145,000 for in Texas. Only catches I had more land in there. That's the only thing. Like I don't like building it here because it's so close together. If I'm gonna build a house like that, I want a few acres because like the patio is like, why do you want to wake up and have to get up and be dressed? Like that's one of the places you just want to have the window slide open. You just get out of bed, let the sun hit your body. Like, I just feel like a house. If I build something like that, I don't want to see my neighbor. Uh, Sorry about that. I had to send off a text. Yeah, Maurice, you'll be paying a lot more in the U.S. For building. What's up with y'all? So what I'm doing is just grounding. That's why I have my feet in the ground. But any questions on? If you got any questions on expat living, how to get into it, how to start, recommendations, ask them because I know a lot of people who talk about expat life. They haven't even been doing it for like 5 years. Like a lot of them are just talking about stuff, and some of the advice they give, no. I was literally just talking to a buddy now, for how to get his banking set up to travel safely. Because like now, a lot of people, you see a lot of people on the accounts on YouTube. They're always talking about how their bank card got blocked or they need help because of this. There's ways around it. Like you can't. To be an expat, you have to move differently. You cannot move like you would normally move in the United States or anywhere else. You have to move differently if you're going to do this full time. And what else I was about to? I was about to just say something. So I'm doing something. I'm shipping some keys to somebody. So I'm trying to make sure everything's going as planned. I'm waiting on the guy to get here to pick it up. Okay, it'll be about 5 minutes. But yeah, so like you want to know how to move around with your bank cards, how to do your banking, how to keep yourself secure. You don't want issues with your bank cards. You definitely don't want to be because okay, so like issues with your bank card. This is what happened to me just a week ago, and it happened to me twice. So I went to get a computer. I paid for the computer. The machine is actually messing up. It charged me twice, and then so I had to wait till the payment cleared. So mine paid me twice, and then the machine messed up again. And for some reason, their whole system, because they had to take their system down. It wasn't them scamming or doing anything illegal. It was literally their system was just messing up. Their system went through again and charged everybody that had transactions within the last week again twice. So it took almost 600 US dollars out of my account, and it overdrawn it because I don't keep a lot of money in that account. So like I always tell people, do not keep a large sum of money in your account that you actually swipe with. You always have at least three accounts that are linked together with two debit cards. One debit card needs to stay locked up at all times. It only comes out of the safe when you're leaving to go to another country or if you're moving, something like that. And the reason being is if your debit card that you're swiping with, if something like that mess up, you can get it corrected. It's not tying up too much of your money. Like the average person, just imagine if $600 just came out of your account from nowhere. You wasn't expecting it. Now got your account negative. You're gonna be stressed out. But instead, I just chat with my bank online because they have a little chat box. So I just chat with them there. Told them what happened, explained to them, told them the dates, how much, which card. They reversed all the charges that was supposed to be reversed. Made sure no other amount can come out from there. But like those are little things that can go wrong here. Um, yes, there's a very secure, safe banking system here, but accidents happen. Like you're going to run into accidents. That's why I say like don't make this type of lifestyle. Don't think you're coming to paradise. Like everything isn't going to be perfect. There's going to be a lot of things that you see wrong that your home country does right. You're going to start seeing things, but you have to remember compare the things you don't like now in your new country to the things you didn't like in your home country that made you move. Because I see a lot of people that compare like, oh well, this isn't here, but the U.S. have this. They're comparing the negative to the good. You have to compare negative to negative and good to good. Uh, like for me, I lived in a safe neighborhood in the United States. That was a good thing. I live in a safe neighborhood here. That's a good thing. However, the difference is what I was paying there compared to here is a big reduction in spending. That's a great thing. Like you see, that's how you compare them, because you'll be saying like, oh wait, what I'm paying for here that I used to pay for in my home country, it's a lot less expensive. Like I'm not paying as much. Like I say, I pay 184, $85 here a month. I'm actually getting ready to move from here in either next month or the month after. And what I'm looking at is getting both houses. So I'm looking into getting two houses. And two houses is going to cost me less than 370 US dollars to rent. I think that is a good deal. I'm not complaining there at all. Like I'm gonna miss this area because we do get less load shedding here now that the power's been back. But to get two houses for what I'm gonna be able to do and how it's gonna push me, it'll be silly for me not to do it. These lights not on yet. Okay, I'm trying to see if I have electricity or not. I don't hear that box. Yeah, Tracy, that's a great price, man. It's it's crazy how inexpensive it is. I was on Philly Dom. If y'all don't know him, he's a YouTuber that travels to different countries. Like I was telling him to come to Africa. I'm like, yo, man, you're gonna love this place when you get here. Especially the way he filmed content. You know, he don't try to take you to the hood. He just try to show you like regular everyday people doing, which is what I like about his content. And then I was just explaining to him like a lot of the how things are inexpensive here, the prices of some things, all of that stuff. And so me and him gonna actually do a duo live one day. Put this here. So we'll end up doing a duo live one day, and then we're gonna just talk about Zambia. Hey, how you doing? All right, this job is on here. Just go to the corner real quick. All right, I'm about to just go to the corner real quick. I'm gonna leave the camera here and the mic, and I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Oh, there's been a crazy line. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Everybody still there? You can see lights on. Now, if you see this with the windows, I do not like how they do the windows here. So in the daytime, that's a reflective tint that's on there. So in the daytime, looking in, you can't see. But at night, if you got the lights on, you can see completely in, but you can't see out. I'm gonna have to figure a way to fix that issue when I start building, because I do not like that at all. Like you can see my ring light in there. You can see my other light system in there. Oops. I need to fix this. But any questions? No, any questions? I might, because this was a horrible live. I'm gonna be honest with you. This live was horrible. As soon as I was getting some momentum, I had to take a phone call. I apologize. Let me see, it's 6:13. I'm thinking I'm gonna cut off here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna cut off here maybe 6:20, and then I'm gonna do another live. Come back maybe around 7:30. Just to do it a little bit more better, because this was horrible. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I apologize for that. I've been trying to figure out what's the best times to come on here for lives. Also, I'll be liking to show what it looked like out here too. It's a beautiful country. Once nighttime hit, you can see the stars. Usually the moon is out. Wherever it be bright. Whenever there's like super moons, man, it's like it's right here in your face. It's really beautiful here. I definitely have to get a telescope. Okay, he's on his way. And then also, what I was doing, I was sending some keys to someone. So they have something there, Yango, which is their version of Uber. You can deliver packages and things to someone else. So it's really convenient. You don't have to just do stuff yourself. And you can actually track it in the app. You can send the person the tracking info to where they'll know where it's coming to. So it's pretty secure. The people don't, I think my internet is slow. The people don't, there's no fear in someone stealing your stuff or anything like that. Because the driver's register with Yango, you have their picture. And if there's an issue, you can just complain right then and there. So it's a lot of different stuff out here. This network is horrible. Please want to try. Okay, he's going the right way. Oh man, feels good. It's been a really nice day. It's been a lazy day today. Let me go ahead and hop off here. I appreciate everybody hopping on. Again, my apologies for just the craziness today. We just call this was just a relaxing watching the sunset here. That's why I should rename it too. But I'm gonna hop back on here maybe around 7:15. And then that way, if anybody have any questions, just want to chit chat, just do that. But enjoy your day, because it's nighttime here. If you're in Zambia, enjoy your night. And I'll see you in about an hour, okay?